shake the players of the PSG.
He's loving it, isn't he?
He can't do any more. I mean, it's impossible for Ollie to do any more than what he's doing at the moment. He's put them back on track, and he's going beyond that. It surely has to be his job now. It would take a very brave man, decision maker of Manchester United, not to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the job.
So why haven't they given him the job?
Oh, no, there's no need. I mean, listen. The one thing he's done for sure now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, is that if Man United don't take him, he's going to get another job in the Premier League, or wherever he wants to go, he's going to get a job. And it's going to be better than the one he already has at Molde in Norway. They will give him the job. There's no doubt about that now. He is the right fit for Manchester United. He gives them what they want. He gives them the playing style they want. He knows the club through and through. They're on the same hymn sheet from top to bottom. He's the perfect fit. We talk about managers, sometimes they go to a club and it's not the fit, it's not the right fit for him. This is perfect for him, and he's shown that. He's dress rehearsed. Initially, you can have a honeymoon period over 5 or 6 games. It's been beyond that, Matt. He's actually made tactical changes in tough games and gotten the positive results. Unbelievable.
Players were singing his name, apparently, in the dressing room last night. Everyone likes him around the place. He's getting ex-players involved. Ex-managers. So Alex Ferguson's been around it as well. I think he travelled with the squad for this game.
Well, who could do better? And we talk about the man who he's taken over from, Jose Mourinho, is a serial winner. It didn't happen. It was the wrong fit for Manchester United. But who are you going to bring in? What's the alternative? Show me a different alternative, and I'll tell you if they're going to be a better alternative than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. At the moment, you'd have to give him. He's number one on the list.
Who's going to get on better with Sir Alex Ferguson than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? And look, Eric Cantona there as well. It's a brilliant picture, that, isn't it?
Outstanding. When we talk about 3 legends of the football club, you know, two on the left-hand side there. I mean, Fergie is without doubt. You know, you're talking about Eric, who's an icon at the football club, and Ollie, who was a legend there for what he'd done, certainly with the Champions League, with his goals he scored in '99. But now, as a manager, he's rewriting history. Yeah. You know, he's got a lot to do. We know he's coming from the standpoint where he's took over, he's took him brilliantly. Now, a clean slate, I'm sure he gets a job. Clean slate, beginning the season next year, he needs to be challenging for the Premier League title. That is another step.
Yeah. Let's get some reaction then. Post-match, that game in Paris last night, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was talking to Gary Neville.
I've 3 very quick questions for you. How long would you like on your contract? What would your salary like to be? And where would you like the statue?
Fantastic night, eh? It's. I'm just going to do my best until the summer, see what the club decides.
They've only got one decision to make now, haven't they?
I hear you keep saying that. So we just tonight we have to remember a fantastic night. It's just spirit of Man United. Great to see the boss in there after the game as well, first time. So the lads were just absolutely magnificent.
The thing is about a group of players, I heard them actually through the dressing room door singing your name. They absolutely love you, don't they?
I don't know, but they get results. We have a good relationship, I have to say, and it's been fantastic coaching them. With Kieran, Michael, Dems, Mick, of course, and Emilio. We're a great team together. The players, I think they enjoy us. We just want them to improve, want them to have nights like this. We've been part of it ourselves, haven't we?
I heard your press conference yesterday and you never said one negative word. Everything was positive. But I was watching it thinking, you just saying that because you have to say that, but you actually believed it, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. Of course. You've been here.
I didn't.
But you've been here. I coach these. I know, I've gotten to know the players, and, you know, being underdogs, it's not usual for us at Man United, but it was a nice feeling for the boys today, because loads of young players, loads of players who've not played, and it's great for them just to go out and have nothing to lose. And we just said, go out and express yourself. We know we have to defend more than we've ever done, run more than we've ever done, but you'll get chances, and take them.
The faith you're showing in the young lads is incredible.
It's nice to give Mason a debut, hey? At Parc des Princes. We need a goal. And Chongi as well, he got on the ball, made a couple of runs. Fantastic to see.
How do you bring them down after that tonight, ahead of Sunday? Have you started already?
Yeah, of course, because you've got Arsenal. You've got the biggest game for us. We need to be amongst the top 4 when the season finishes. We've been down there earlier on in the FA Cup, so we know how hard it's going to be. But now, of course, they'll have to enjoy this. Boss been in there saying hi to them, and they've got to enjoy these nights.
Is that the best moment in your managerial and coaching career?
Definitely. Absolutely unbelievable. It was great to be there, and you know, these are the moments you do it with your coaching staff, with the players, with the staff as well, with the supporters. That's what football is all about, doing it together.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Incredible.
As long as I don't get kissed.
Ollie, congratulations. I mean, you love a late winner in the Champions League. That was incredible tonight.
Yeah, fantastic. The belief in the boys was just what we hoped for. Of course, there was a great start. We set out a plan to get the first goal. We didn't expect it after 2 minutes, but that made it more open for us. We wanted many goals in the game.
Did you have that moment when Rashford steps up to take the penalty right at the death? Any doubts?
Yeah, of course. There's always doubts. I was in the Champions League with Molde, and we got a penalty in the last minute against Basel, and my player missed that penalty, and we went out. So this time, of course, normally Paul takes the penalties, and Rashford is 21, and it's just the pressure on the boy. There's no nerves whatsoever. Fearless, and him and Ron were fantastic tonight.
Absolutely right. And of course, nobody gave you a chance coming into this one. You were complete underdogs for this, and 10 players out as well, and you pulled it out of the bag.
But Champions League, that's what it does. You saw last night, Real Madrid, Ajax. That was our team talk, but it's probably their team talk as well. Last year, was Real Madrid, Juventus. That was close. The year before, Paris against Barcelona. So we always know that it's possible. And with this club, this is what we do. That's just Man United.
Did you sense that, though? Did you feel that PSG were remembering those collapses from past? Did you feel their anxiety?
There is always some mental doubt when, because they've had those experiences. We've had the other way. We've won the game in the last few minutes. And of course, our boys, young, fresh, and the two youngins that came on as well gave us a little bit more energy when we needed that goal.
I have to ask you, have you seen a replay of the decision itself, the VAR moment?
No, I haven't. I tried to calm everyone down and sit them down because the referee, of course, he had a big call to make, but my staff says he made himself bigger, so it was a clear penalty apparently.
Absolutely. And in the dressing room, Sir Alex Ferguson, do you have a little chat with him after this?
You don't make chats now. We don't. It's too noisy. Great atmosphere, of course, and it's great to see the boss in there.
Have they given you the job yet? You must have a contract by now.
No. Until the summer. So let's see what happens.
Wonderful night. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.
Brilliant interview, wasn't it, between two ex-teammates? I think the message there very much is together. We're doing it together. We are united as a club. Yeah. That's what he's brought back to Manchester United.
Oh, without a doubt. It's the feel-good factor, isn't it? But it's not only that. I think he went beyond that. Certainly, I think when he first took over, he had a group of fixtures where you thought he'd win every single game, and he actually did. And the question mark game was the game at Wembley against Tottenham. And the way he set them out in the first half, I think tactically he got it spot on. Mm-hmm. Yes, De Gea pulled off some great saves in the game. They got over the line. They got maximum points. But this is top level. This Champions League, top level. He played against PSG. A lot of people fancied them to win the Champions League outright. To be 2-0 down and to go across there with 10 injuries to your squad and take a group of, certainly on the bench there, only Rojo you would think was a recognised name on the bench. The rest of them are all kids. And to go on there and just give them that belief that they can actually do it and get through to the quarter-final stage. It's a magnificent achievement for the whole football club, not just for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
You mentioned the injuries, but there's some really key players there as well. Key players to what he's done in the first couple of months in charge as well. Herrera, Lingard, Martial, whose form's turned around, Matic, Juan Mata, Alexis Sanchez, obviously a big money, not big money signing, but he's on big money at United. So he's done it with some really key players out as well. Yeah,
but I think what Ollie's done is made them all feel equal within that dressing room. And there's no superstars, and they're all part of the biggest thing, which is Manchester United Football Club, and they're all level and they're on their right to play. I mean, I think the biggest example of that is the Marcus Rashford. You know, he's come in there. He said, "You're my number 9." You know, forget Lukaku. He's telling him.
What about that penalty last night?
Forget him. Unbelievable for someone of 21 years of age. First penalty for Manchester United Football Club at that stage. It couldn't have been any more pressure. He looked like he was the coolest man in the place. I mean, I was nervous for him watching it. When he put it down, I was hoping that he would score. And there was no question. And when you looked at his face and he walked up to the penalty, you knew he was going to score. Yeah. And he just put his boot through it, didn't he? And in the interview after